Morning. This sucks. I spent so much time thinking about ghost stories that I'm having nightmares. Don't push yourself. Don't worry, I'm fine. If you're pushing yourself so much that you're having nightmares and can't sleep, like, there's just so many stupid rumors going around that stop trying to make sense of this whole thing. I did some useful info. I did get some useful info. Oh my god. So I plan on digging even deeper today. Try to remember what you find at school, okay? I'm not finding anything at school though. I already let you know that. The people I hang out with are like all muscleheads who don't pay attention to rumors like that.
Heading to practice?
Oh, don't give me that look. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Doesn't Miyamoto seem slower lately?
Yeah, he's not keeping his usual pace.
He thinks he'll make it to the Nationals like that?
You guys have nothing better to do? Why don't you give me a hand with the laundry? The only thing they're good at is kicking up dirt. Hey, Kaz! Coach wants to see you in the office.
Okay, be right there.
Hey.
Howdy.
Never mind. I think we can wrap up practice for today.
It's so interesting that, like, potentially you still haven't hung out with her. So, like, I started on my way back from practice. So, like,
Hey!
it just feels funny in you know what I mean? Like that was very much an interaction that could have been there from us hanging out the day before. It's like, you know what? Never mind, because it's not between you and I. It's, you know, we all know each other and we're all friends with each other. But, like, you know, my relationship with you and my relationship with him are two separate things. And so I should bring this up with him instead of dragging you into it. So it definitely can play that way, but it can also play in the way of like, well, I actually don't know you all that well, and you're just kind of, I know you're getting along with Kaz. You know, like, it could easily be played both ways. And I think it's interesting how they have to write around stuff like that, especially in this game where, like, it's part of what I love is, like, some of the social links are actually, like, intertwined with each other. Because, like, I'm trying to think of, and it's pretty much only in this one that I can think of where, like, you'll unlock social links by getting farther in social links, right? The most the case for this one, without spoiling any of the others that come up, is Kaz and Yuko, right? If you don't join the sports team, you don't meet Yuko either. Or, like, the guy at night who we're talking to currently, right? Especially in the FemC route, where we found out about him through the Hermit social links, right? And, like, I don't remember if Persona 4 has any of those, and I'm, like, pretty confident that Persona 5 doesn't. All of those are, like, independent. And, like, as you go through those social links, I can't recall any, and I'll try to pay more attention. Oh, well, I guess there's, like, Dojima and Nanako, where those intersect. But, like, I'm trying to think of, like, any that intersect with each other that are also independent social links. Does that make sense? Like, I'm not talking about, like, the Ko and, like, the sports friends, Ko and the other guy, who I feel really bad about not remembering in this moment. That's not quite what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, how we have Yuko involved in Kaz's social link, but she's also her own social link. I'm trying to think if there's any others that are like that. But I really like it, is the point I'm getting to.
coach told me my performance has been slipping. I know you didn't say anything. I just think he can tell something's up.
How's your knee?
It's sore, sure, but I managed to make it through practice today. He said I'd be suspended from the team if I'm hurt, but I told him I was fine. I've already missed practice 3 times this year. I'm gonna have to seriously step up my game. Otherwise, I won't be able to keep my promise to my nephew.
I know what he wants me to say, and I don't want to say it. He wants you to say you have to get tougher. What I want to say is you need to take a break. But I think, like, honestly, what I want to say and I think is most relevant is you can't win like this. If that's what he's most focused on, he needs to be aware that, like, while his knee is injured, he can't win by pushing himself like it, because all he's doing is injuring his knee and not even getting the times that he needs. What he needs to do is heal his knee so he could go after it the following year. So I hope he takes it that way.
Yeah, you're right. Fallen way behind by missing practice anyway.
No, that's not what I meant. God
Decided
fucking
that I'll
damn
take my
it.
chances for my nephew's sake, even if I mess up my knee for the rest of my life. If that happens, I want you to be the next captain.
Miyamoto opened up about his decision. I feel like we're becoming closer. Yeah, I mean, either way, you should not be captain, to be clear. Anybody who's like, fucking push through the pain, ignore your injuries so we can win, should not be captain. The captain has to make the hard calls of being like, you're injured and you shouldn't try to ruin the rest of your life for this one event.
It's not exactly the happiest topic. That's just the worst case scenario. I'm gonna keep my promise, win the meet, then the nationals. Then I'll take care of my knee. Nothing can stop me now.
Whatever, dude. Nothing I say would matter to you anyways. It pisses me off.
Oh, it's you. Welcome back.
Oh yeah, I forgot we have roof vegetables.
Well done.
Man, talk about something. Don't you get tired of these rumors? I sure do.
I see.
That's what I thought. Well, good luck with your research. Is something the matter? I just want to chat. We're missing something.
Precisely.
I can see why it'd be difficult to ascertain the truth in such a situation, but don't let yourself be discouraged. Oh, I haven't been stocking up on Mad Bull recently either. Alright, I'm gonna have to go and do a run around of that. I don't remember if we already saw this in this reality.
Shadow in the middle of town. It managed to take over public transportation. I should investigate whether this means it's finally begun. The monorail. I bet this subject would make a good one-liner. Oh, I need to note that one down. Unfortunately, Lady Luck played a large part in our victory, especially toward the end. If he hadn't guessed at the right controls, things could have been very bad. For shadows to work in a group to overrun large machines is unprecedented. The engine. That was an ingenious move. What is it with me today? I'm on a roll. Better write that one down too.
What I love
Always
that
be
this
prepared
reveals
for
is that he
heavy
writes
lifting
down
during
his
a mission.
puns to use later.
Because shadows aren't light. Oh, whoa, I'm getting a little off subject. Oh, but who cares? Hey, I should write all these down and show them off the next time everyone gets together. Don't care for seafood? They also serve ground beef.
That was not even relate. Okay, thank you. I'm glad he
This
brought
has
that up.
nothing to do with the status report anymore, but I'm having a blast. Let's see, what else?
All right. I was hoping for the soul tomatoes, but I guess not.
We're getting started.
It's getting humid lately, huh? But it's times like these that you just gotta push through the funk. Don't let the weather get to you. Now that was the plan anyway. Then I got police officers asking me what I was up to. Did I really look that suspicious?
Yes.
Oh, but speaking of looks, have any of you seen someone you thought was cute and immediately decided they must be nice too? That thought process is totally normal, even if it's not always accurate. There's even a name for it.
How about you?
Isn't that like how I don't know if this is true history or not, but like basically in ancient Greece, like you could use the argument that because you're beautiful, you're blessed by the goddess Aphrodite or something like that, and be like, so therefore I can't be a bad person and can't have committed these crimes, or if I did, it's blessed by the gods. Any guesses? What do you think the name for this phenomenon is? I feel like it's the halo effect. Oh, is this a direct reference to like Halo and Destiny being made by Bungie? That's funny. I don't think it's the Pygmalion effect, because the Pygmalion effect... Oh, maybe it is. Shit. I don't remember. I think it's the Halo effect.
This is it. Right.
Okay, cool. Yeah, because I think the Pygmalion effect is something different. Like, I think it's an actual thing. God, I can't think of it right now, but like, I swear I've heard and semi-know of it. I'm surprised you know. You get distracted by superficial qualities, and your broader perception of someone can get biased. Once you get that far, it's hard to make totally objective judgments. Like, the person is quiet, so they must be scary, stuff like that.
Nice going.
You must be really smart to be able to answer a question like that. Oh, I knocked the microphone away as I reached for my disgusting Dr. Pepper Zero. Tastes like cough syrup. I don't know. I actually don't know if I've ever had cough syrup. Is not NyQuil a cough syrup? Listen, I don't know about these things, okay? But it kind of tastes like NyQuil. But it doesn't put you to sleep. I recommend you give people the chance to define themselves instead of making snap judgments. After all, it'd be a shame if your biases kept you from noticing something truly wonderful about someone, right? Plenty of terrible people look perfectly decent on the outside. But Lady Anne looks perfect, and she is perfect. Don't put her on a pedestal. She's a fucking person. No one's perfect. Okay. I mean, she's not a person. She's a video game character, but you are too, so therefore. Oh, it's funny that they tell you to do this time. I don't recall that they told me to do that last time. All right, cool. Who else is available today? Ryuji, On, and neither of them are gonna level up. Okay, cool. Well, we're now focusing on, because I already got the insta-kill that doesn't fucking work from Ryuji.
We'll just have to. Oh yeah.
And I don't want to go to Mementos the day before all this shit pops off. Partially because of my regular schedule. Part of me because, like, if I wait an extra day, it'll unlock the 3rd level. And then I can start looking into whichever ones. Let's go somewhere else. But the weather's bad.
Sorry.
Oh, well then fine.
That's too bad.
No.
We'll just have.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Let's have some tea. I listened to On for a while. It seems she started to gather her thoughts.
Thanks.
Ah, you're back.
The exhibition ends tomorrow. Madarame must have had a change of heart by now, right? I'm sure it'll be fine. So far, nobody's come charging us with anything, right? But wouldn't you wait to press charges until after the exhibition? What should we do if someone contacts us about it tomorrow? Try asking Yusuke. He's still staying with Madarame, right? Oh, that's right. Where is Yusuke? Wonder if he'll be okay with Madarame. Sorry I'm late to contact you all. It seems something will certainly be happening tomorrow. Madarame is on the phone as we speak. With who? Likely the media. I haven't heard anything in this conversation about pressing charges. Guess we just gotta wait then. Let us meet in Shibuya tomorrow. Okay, see you
The
then.
exhibition is finally. Hey!
Indeed I am.
Oh!
Of course.
Hi.
This is Becky. Oh wait, it's you. I love the cell phone stuff in this. It's so good.
I see.
So, this is your room, huh? How do I put this?
To think you pulled off so many crimes while attending school. I can't believe you managed that by yourself. There had to be someone at the school helping you. What do you have to say to that?
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Temperance persona, I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Master!
Alright, Master, that'll be it for today. Oh, this is new. Oh god, you have no idea how exhausting this job is. Listen, promise you won't tell the truth about tell the school about this, okay? For both our sakes. Absolutely no talking about maid stuff to anyone. Oh my god, don't do that face. Kawakami, I hate that. I love you as a person. As me. I hate that. It'll be our little secret. It'll be between Becky and Master, okay? And keep a secret. Please stop talking like that. What, you're not even gonna play along? You're killing me here. I'm glad that still got me a point too, because it's like, oh, I felt that of like, don't talk to me. Don't baby talk to me. Oh, I hate when people baby talk. Like, it's fine if you're like doing that to like a dog or to a baby, but like anytime they try to play it off as like, you know, the sexy whatever, like, ooh, like I don't want to be judgmental. I'm trying not to be, but I hate it. Like, but I think what ruined it for me, like I've never been into it, but what ruined it for me was when people came out with the word cummies. Like I was done at that point. Like, no, like before that I was just kind of like, oh, whatever, like it's not the thing. But then that they started saying, oh god, okay. Well, I'm gonna head home. Oh, and don't forget to study for your exams, okay? If you waste all your time playing around, your grades will suffer.
Bye.
See you later. I mean...
Oh, no.
It's June now, huh? Personally, this is my least favorite month. It takes an hour to do my hair due to the humidity, and it's a bother deciding what to wear when it rains. But for you, June is a month with no holidays or no events. Now that I think about it, we'll be switching to summer uniforms next week. Did we have this conversation in the other reality? I don't think so. Didn't Maruki test us? On that note, Mr. Void,
Question.
the original Blazers were named that thanks to the certain quality they had. Any idea what it was? No idea. Blazer. Either brightly colored or made of hemp. They're made of hemp.
Nope.
No. They're named that for the brightness of the color. Fuck! It's mostly used to refer to the jackets worn by the British boating club in the 1800s. Did the teacher mean to pick someone else? There are definitely people who would have gotten that right. Somewhere along the line, I suppose the style got lost with the name's original meaning. After all, just look at us. Nowadays, blazers don't have any color at all. I think not that that's a bad thing. I think black is pretty stylish. I had a 50-50 shot, and I missed. I've been missing a lot. It's raining. On is kind of the only option.
We'll just have to wait for now. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Let's go somewhere fun.
Okay.
Oh wait, there's nowhere available because it's raining.
Aw, that's too bad.
We'll just have to. Oh yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna go study in
Aw, that's
guts.
too bad. Nice.
I don't really need the guts anymore, I don't think. So it's more, what do I need kindness for? What do I need kindness for? But no, like legit. I don't remember. But for now, yeah, sure. We'll work on kindness instead. That's a lot to snack on while you're studying. The proportions are definitely grand.
Nice.
You should look happy. Did you savor the taste of Grandma's kindness?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hey,
Looks like your studying went well too.
All right.
Awesome.
nice.
And then the extra point because it's raining. Yep.
All right.
If only I remembered in
Wanna
the other
head back?
reality. Oh wait, this diner's not available in the other reality. Never mind.
Ah, you're back.
The exhibition ends tomorrow. Madarame must have had a change of heart by now, right? I'm sure it'll be fine. So far, nobody's come charging us with anything, right? But wouldn't he wait to press charges until after? Oh, this is all the same. With who? Likely the media. I haven't heard anything in conversation about pressing charges. Okay. Did I ask that last time? Or did I ask what about? It's no longer still
Good
raining.
time right now?
Yeah, sure.
All right then. Thanks.
So, rain didn't seem to help my studying. Have I had this conversation before? Because I'm pretty sure it does. I mean, it definitely does in Persona 5. But I could have swore that it did here. But apparently not. So, I should have hung out with Dojima, and now I feel bad. But I'm having regrets about something that happened a day ago for everyone else. All right, let's see what I get. Knowledge. Oh, which leveled up to Professor. Very cool. And Diligence finally leveled up to Strong.
And now the weather. The week ended on a wet note as rain clouds moved into the area. As a result, a thick fog is expected to form in the Inaba region later tonight.
It seems the fog will set in tonight. No, not equipped. What am I looking at? Status? All right, I'm one off from being done with knowledge. And is that enough courage to move on? So, leave a comment if you feel like it about whether you'd want me to romance my favorite romance or the romance that I really, really like that no one else seems to. For this game in particular. I've talked about it before. I love Ai since we've introduced her. She is probably my second favorite, like tied for second favorite with someone that we're gonna be meeting very soon. So but I know most people don't like her. So I thought it might be interesting to pursue that as one of the few people who do. However, like literally whatever anyone tells me to do in the comments on as far as pseudo romance is what I'm probably gonna do between those two options. So let me know. Romance my favorite person or the less popular person that I like. So yeah. It's midnight. The fog has set in. There was no one warning me. I mean, I guess that makes sense since I already got him, but last time with Yukiko, Yusuke showed up and was like, hey, you know, the rain means that the fog's gonna come. Good thing we already did it, right? But that was clearly supposed to be the conversation that's like, hey, this is your warning to go do the thing. But that didn't happen this time. No one was appearing on the Midnight Channel. Since Kanji has been rescued, it seems the killer was thwarted this time. Meanwhile, at the fog-shrouded shopping district. Again. Morning. This sucks. I spent so much time thinking about ghost stories that I'm having nightmares. Don't overdo it. Don't worry, I'm fine. But there's so many stupid rumors going around that it's tough to put them all together. I did get useful information though. I'm gonna look more into it today. The Kendo team has given it everything they've got. The work of it's tough, but fun. What is it, Coach? You have a scary look on your face. What do you think you're doing? Just practicing, Coach. Oh, so our coach in this one is specifically Mr. Takanozuka. When I think that we have just a nameless coach in Reload. That's interesting. The rest of you get back to work. The nurse's office? Kazushi, did something happen? I knew it. He's such a bad liar. He can totally tell he's favoring his one knee. I know you have something to do with this, Matt-kun. Sorry, but follow me. Gakukan, hi. Nurse's office. I just spoke to your mom about your knee. Throwing caution to the wind, young man. That blabbermouth. I want you to quit before things get any worse, okay? Please, I need to practice. I heard Kaz. Yuko, Mac too? Take some time off, Kaz. Practice can wait until you're fully healed. No, I don't have time. Huh? What's your hurry? Don't be so rash. Mac, you've been hanging around with Kazushi lately, right? You must know something. Oh, so before you'd actually just straight up lie, while look away is ... ellipses. Mac. Wait, this isn't to concern him. I don't want you to get dragged into this, so I'll come clean. To tell you the truth, So that's the gist of it. I need to practice. I have to win or else. No, you feel Kazushi, but it all depends on me if my nephew ever walks again. So that's why. Several team members walk into. I don't mind if you compete. It doesn't matter if you mind. God, this entire plot line. Like, I think it's interesting. I think it's incredibly fucked up the way and like the way that it gets handled as this goes on. Like the idea of like you joining the sports team and the sports star who's going to become captain becomes injured in a way that might prevent him from continuing the sport, and what that means for your friendship as the person who was going to be his rival and was going to push him, and having that taken away. I think that there's something interesting in there, but the way it's handled of like the stereotypical like, oh, just push past your injuries and don't worry if you get injured, your youth is all you have. And it's like, no, he has to live another 60 years after this, unless he decides to punch an early ticket or like, you know, things can happen, sure, but like it doesn't just affect right now and could affect longer than he's lived currently. So like I get that it's important to him, but this is so incredibly fucked up, and I think there is something that ties in better with the main theme of the game. In like finding new purpose and like finding ways to work with that, because if he's dedicated himself to Kendo this entire time and then this happens, and like he has to question like whether to like push himself till he destroys his knee and then has to live with that the rest of his life, or like calm down, or like maybe make him have the injury so bad that it's not even a question of injuring it further, and have him question like what it means to like lose what you've basically been pursuing your entire life up until this point, and how to find new purpose, right? Like that fits better in with the theme than this idea of, well, there's only this moment, so I'm gonna push myself, and then, you know, but there's not only this moment. I don't know. Like Memento Mori doesn't mean throw caution to the wind because you're gonna die eventually. Like it's being cognizant of that, and so maximizing the time you do have and creating the connections and bonds. And I think that there would be an interesting thing there of like him eventually stepping down as like the kendo or track or whatever sport you're in that he's doing, as like stepping down from the actual position of what he's doing, but then like through the bonds he's made through that find new purpose, whether that's the stereotypical like, so he becomes like team captain in more of the spiritual sense as like a secondary manager with Yuko, or you know whatever. But there is a way forward with that. You know what I mean? If it's just an individual competition, then I don't have to worry about him bringing us down. Why are you here? I'm worried about Kazushi. Obviously you're not, you fucks. If you're worried, you would know that he could be ruining his life. Knee injuries are not a joke. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm getting riled up. I'll let you keep trading for now. We'll see how things go. But if I tell you to stop, I'm sorry, but you'll have to listen. I want you to go home today. Your mother will be upset if I let you stay. Sorry, coach. Everyone, I We're done here. Now get back to training, everyone.
Where have you been?
Aren't you sick of hearing on the rumors? You're pretty patient. Well, good luck with your research. Well, it's more that I'm not actually paying attention to any of them. I heard so many different stories. I don't know what's true and what's not. Maybe it's all a lie. Morning. This sucks. I spent so much time thinking about ghost stories that I'm now having nightmares. How's it going? It's going. But there's so many stupid rumors going around that it's tough to put them all together. I did get some useful information though. I'm gonna look into it more today. Oh, Junpei wants to hang out. Sorry, if my future girlfriend wants to hang out, she takes priority. Sorry, Junpei. I don't think we're actually gonna grow closer though, because I think I fucked up the last response of it takes all types. But that's how I was feeling in the moment. Are you tired? I'll take over if you feel like you need a break.
Where have you been?
Can you imagine if he offered to tutor you and then you just kept going to the arcade while he was there? He's like, oh, what the hell? Oh, it's you, Mac. Are you free at the moment? If so, I can teach you a valuable life lesson. For your charge, of course. Yeah, sure. My, you're enthusiastic. My schedule is so packed, I don't even have time to breathe. I don't usually deal with your average Joe, you know. If your dormant potential turns out to be a mistake in my judgment, it's an instant goodbye to you. Alright, let's add a new word to our vocabulary today. Repeat after me. Placebo. The stress is on the middle syllable. Placebo. Splendid. It's so charming how you say it. A placebo is a pretend pill. Basically, it's medicine to ease your mind. It's a miracle breakthrough that can make you feel fabulous. Enjoy a relaxing drive while taking in the beautiful scenery. Our incredible supplement will help you get the most out of life. These are part of our unique line of products. Is that legal? Oh yes, of course. I'm free to sell them as I please. We may not be providing tangible benefits, but we provide peace of mind. People will pay handsomely for that, you know? The emergency supplies, for example. People feel safe just because they have them. It's merely a false sense of security. I mean, that is true. Okay, so in a lot of people, and particularly preppers, that I know and have met and seen and know in my life, will buy like a lot of canned food and a lot of stuff like that for in case like they need like survival stuff or whatever. But like they don't take into account like, you know, soil and seeds and what comes after that. So like, and even though it's like canned and preserved food, in case of emergency, a lot of that stuff can still break. Even and like, yeah, you might be able to store it fine, but then like a number of things can happen to that kind of thing. And so like, it's not a bad idea to have that. I'm not saying it's bad to, you know, have, you know, the canned food and preserved food and stuff, but that needs to be in conjunction with a follow-up. if you're actually prepping for anything, right? Otherwise, it is basically a placebo of like, well, this is here in case of emergency, and who knows when or what that emergency will be, and maybe that emergency is something like, losing your job, and like while you're able to get by on savings for your house, having preserved food could, like help with the budgetary stuff. So like I'm not trying to say like one size fits all on this, but yeah, that's it for today's lesson. You can pay me back when you make your first million. You've received somewhat questionable advice from President Tanaka. You feel like you understand him better now. Have you been keeping your promise? You didn't tell anyone, did you? If you go back on your word, I'll upload your picture to an internet dating site for former prison inmates. That's so fucked up.